Good evening, everyone. Bro JMR back for another episode of Our 3 Cents.
What's up, guys?
And I promise you, South Park is coming.
Yeah.
Just not today.
Yeah. Not today. Hopefully
Soon.
Hopefully here in a couple of days.
It's like Game of Thrones. The dragons are coming.
Right.
Winter is coming. South Park is coming. Just not today.
Yeah.
The reason behind the fact that you're not getting a South Park video today is this is we said that we had to break away from some stuff for a special video, and well, this is going to be a special occasion because this is a review of a new movie that we just saw.
Yeah. We finally were able to make it back to the movie theater. We actually haven't been in the movie theater
in months.
Yeah, months.
I think the last one we watched was Lego Movie.
Yep.
I believe.
Yeah, Lego Movie was the last time that we went.
So that's why you haven't gotten any new movie reviews. That's why we haven't covered Captain America 2 yet. We haven't covered Spider-Man 2 yet.
Because we didn't go see them, and we're probably not going to make it, which is disappointing to us, especially for Captain America 2.
Which means
that we couldn't finish Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. the rest of the season of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So we're going to have to wait on all that. But tonight, this was one that there was no way in hell I was missing seeing in the theater. Godzilla. Godzilla.
Zilla.
And it was pretty damn awesome.
I hate to use the term because it gets thrown around a lot, and 9 times out of 10 it gets overused, but I'm just gonna go ahead and put it out there. Epic.
It really was.
Not like Lord of the Rings epic, because while that's a giant, huge scope of a journey,
that's what makes it epic.
Yes.
That it's the scope of it.
This is epic in its awesomeness.
Yeah.
I cannot wait for whoever's that website that does the destruction costs.
Oh gosh, Cinema Sins. What's the damage? Yeah, that'd be a pretty.
That would be numbers that probably cannot be fathomed.
Yeah.
And the reason why we say this is because
actually they recently they did one on Godzilla 98 recently, and it was pretty ridiculous. But I'd rather see one for this one because I like to pretend that movie doesn't exist. But I will have 1 or 2 things to say about in relation to that movie, so we'll get to it later. But yeah,
let's just run down the list real quick. What was the name of the city in Japan?
It was Kyoto.
I thought it started with a T.
Kyoto was the island where the plant was. Sorry. That's what I was thinking of, but I think it's outside of Tokyo. I think it was. I don't remember.
Tijano, or something.
I don't remember.
But yeah, this is basically this town that's basically built around this power plant.
Yeah.
Okay, so that gets destroyed.
The entire city.
The entire city, by the way, gets destroyed.
I mean, gone.
Las Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
Destroyed.
Yep.
San Francisco.
Mostly destroyed.
Oakland.
Mostly
destroyed.
Hawaii.
Yeah, Honolulu. Mostly destroyed.
Mostly destroyed. Yeah. And there was some damage in the Philippines.
Yeah.
Where it all started. So,
most of the West Coast and East Asia gets destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
Which much as I hate to admit this, I've never seen a Godzilla movie ever. This is the first time, so I'm only assuming that that's probably gonna following trend for most Godzilla movies.
Yeah, it's pretty much par for the course. This was I've seen a decent amount of the Godzilla movies. I've always kind of been a big fan of them, and I'm actually really excited now because they're releasing all of the original ones on Blu-ray and separate discs and packs and stuff. So I'm hoping to be able to pick those up eventually. This one very much followed in the footsteps of it. It really kind of more followed in the footsteps of the third turnaround for them in starting with Godzilla 2000. Not the Roland Emmerich piece of shit, but the actual Godzilla 2000 from Toho. It kind of followed a little bit more in those footsteps than the original, but it very much stuck to what Toho had created, and I liked that. You know, it even had had some flashbacks to the very, very original, to the original one, with that beginning where they're trying to destroy it. And, you know, in this one, obviously, they didn't. It just went away, which is how it was supposed to have been set up in the original. So I liked that there was a nice little throwback to that. That was really nice. You know?
The opening credits. I was lost between trying to watch the archival footage and
reading the words that were being blanked out?
Yeah.
Yes.
That was one of the greatest opening credit scenes that I've seen in quite a while.
Yeah.
Because it gets barred out, like the government is censoring it, and it goes so fast that you can't really read what they're saying. The only thing that stays there is like the actors' names or producers' names or directors.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very nice the way they tie it in.
You catch like one or two words. It was so frustrating to me. I can't wait till it comes out on Blu-ray. So
I know. So we can just pause it and read.
And be able to read all this stuff. Oh. I know you kept on looking over at me because I was getting frustrated. I was like, damn it, come on. I can't read that fast.
I can't read, period. But I was trying to see what it was saying. Katz, I swear to God, if you knock that light over, we're going to have to stop this movie and redo it.
Cast list, or at least the main four that were in this. Obviously, it pretty much stars Aaron Taylor Johnson, who you may know from Kick-Ass, when it's still weird to see him and not think, oh, it's Kick-Ass up there.
Oh, that's the guy who played Kick-Ass?
Yes.
Whoa, he totally looks different. He got fat and stuff.
Still pretty ripped.
Yeah.
No. Bryan Cranston. Everybody knows who Bryan Cranston is. Ken Watanabe, who is one of my favorites. Just one of my favorite actors, just in general.
And that's the only guy that I couldn't pick out his name. When I saw his name in the closing credits, that's the only name that I actually knew. I didn't know any other names, but I was like, that guy looks familiar. I was like, oh yeah, that's that guy. Yeah. That's the guy from that Tom Cruise Japanese movie.
Last Samurai.
Last Samurai, yeah. Among
a lot of other things.
Yeah. Great things. But he was really, really good. He was so soft-spoken and so.
He always just puts... He's just always great.
He was very intense without being like boisterous and real like I'm here, but he was so awesome.
Yeah, he has a way of having kind of a calm authority to him, you know. And Elizabeth Olsen was the last one, who was a bit of a surprise. I haven't really seen I haven't really seen anything that she's done. There's been a couple of movies that she's done. One in particular that I really wanted to see, but I never got a chance to. But she was quite surprising in this.
Was she his wife?
Yeah, yeah. Just really, really really took me back. You know, took me aback a little bit because I mean, this is, you know, she's an Olsen, and I have trouble relating her to that because, you know, she's actually talented.
And she's unlike, you know, the millionaire, billionaire, spoiled twin brats.
Yeah.
And then, for those of you who don't know who we're talking about Mary-Kate and Ashley's sister.
Mm-hmm.
Underrated sister.
Younger sister.
Yeah, underrated younger sister.
Who really just she really did a great performance.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking forward to seeing some of the other stuff that she has coming up. And may I just say, I found it very, very strange that she's playing Aaron Taylor Johnson's wife in this, and in the Avengers sequel, they're going to be playing brother and sister. Very strange to me, but there you go.
It's
Yeah.
It's gonna be a
That might be a little bit of an awkward conversation for them the first day on set. Hey, remember when we were making out in that Godzilla movie? That was awesome.
Hey, you want to make that later?
Right. Anyway,
This all of a sudden got Avengers. All of a sudden, I think I read that they might be doing a slight rewrite just for them, to where it's going to take place in Arkansas.
oh,
Yeah, I think I read that. So
that might make sense.
yeah,
Okay.
you know, screw being in space.
Yeah.
It's going to be in Arkansas.
Yeah. That'll be good. That'll be
yeah.
good.
That I think that might work out. I think that was part of their contract that they said it looks like we have to do this.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Joss Whedon was like, fuck it, whatever.
Right. That'll be good then. I'm really looking forward to that because that Arkansas landscape is really beautiful.
Yeah.
It'll make for some really nice destruction sequences.
Yeah. You know, destroying nothing
Yeah.
in canoes
And banjos.
and banjos. So speaking of,
Hold on, I'm following the thread back to where we were. Godzilla. Yeah,
And
that's
there we
right.
go.
That's right. I forgot.
Godzilla is going to be one of those movies that I know Miss, Hagrid upstairs is definitely going to call the cops on when we get this. It was so bleeding loud.
Oh gosh, yes.
Like, I have not been in a theater where it's been, and it wasn't. Okay, let me go back on this. It wasn't loud to the point where it was annoying. It was very full loud.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I went to go see years ago Too Fast, Too Furious in the theater. No, I've seen Spider-Man in the theater, and they showed a trailer for Too Fast, Too Furious, and it was so loud that it was just like almost rock concert loud. Like that annoying tinny type loud. This was
just
nice loud.
yeah, but it's so full.
Immersive
Yes,
loud.
that's the word. The only thing that I could think of that compared to this in terms of that was maybe Star Trek Into Darkness.
Yeah.
Star Trek Into Darkness had some really great sound. You know, things like the Avengers, that was loud, and Avengers was loud almost to the point where it was too much.
Mm-hmm.
Star Trek, the ship sounds were very immersive, and that's what this was. You know, the destruction, that just a great soundtrack that played in the background almost the whole time, even if you didn't realize it. You know,
And the sound field was
Yeah.
great.
it had that, and the music that was playing through most of it was actually the original Godzilla theme. It seemed like it was a little bit tweaked, but it was playing almost constantly throughout the movie. I kind of halfway picked up on it.
Up on it? No, I
You
did
know?
not.
I did like about halfway through during one of the quieter parts. I'm like, do I really faintly hear that back there? And I think I did. Yeah.
So definitely, it's definitely a wall rattler. It's definitely a cop collar.
Oh yeah.
So it's definitely going to be one of those ones that I think if they do a good job with the Blu-ray, at least sound-wise, it will be reference quality. I think if it can follow the same trend.
Yeah, I would say that at least for sound field, it will be
exactly
at the very least. Yeah, it'll be right up there.